Up next on KVAQ-TV, an ordinance affecting food trucks at South Padre Island has been appealed. Now local food truck owners are taking action. Plus, we take a look at the opportunities the new expansion to the Western Athletic Conference offers to UTRGV Athletics, and how a new organization plans to bring students' film productions to life. KVAQ-TV starts now. Welcome back to another edition of KVAQ-TV. I'm Verilu Infante. Today is Monday, January 25th, and at the top of this week's newscast. South Padre Island's food truck ordinance has a Brownsville food truck fighting for an opportunity to relocate its business to the island. Adam Cardona reports.
This past December, Chile de Arbol owners Anubis and Ramses Avalos were ready to celebrate a victory after Texas District Court Judge Arturo Cisneros Nelson ruled some items on South Padre Island's food truck ordinance unconstitutional. However, the city has announced that they are appealing the order, putting things on hold for them once again.
We always had thoughts about going to the island because it's a big tourist spot. But then we learned about Surf Vibe and their denial of a permit. And we learned about the caps on food trucks and a requirement of a restaurant signature.
The caps on the ordinance means that only 12 mobile food unit permits can be issued per month. In addition, applicants are required to receive a signature of support from a local restaurant. Ramses Avalos states that they decided to join the lawsuit with a fellow food truck and nonprofit organization Surf Vibe in hopes of changing the requirements and exercise their economic liberty. We spoke with their attorney and managing attorney of Institute for Justice, Arif Panju.
We challenged both of these restrictions, the permit cap and the restaurant permission scheme, in court because both violate the economic liberty protections of the Texas Constitution.
In a phone call with South Padre Island City Secretary Angelique Soto, we were referred to a statement released by Mayor Patrick McNulty. According to the statement, no written findings, conclusions, or reasoning was given by the district judge, and no judgment or order of any kind was entered granting specific relief, damages, or instructions to the city.
Inaccurate. The district court did grant specific relief. It granted a motion for summary judgment, and any Texas court knows how to read that. The statement by the city doesn't even explain the two restrictions that were challenged.
Anubis Avalos shares what Chile de Arbol plans to do as they await the appeal process.
Continue to serve the people of Brownsville, our community, where we were born and raised. And then we do hope to expand to the Upper Valley and, of course, to South Padre soon.
Reporting in South Padre Island for KVAQ-TV, Adam Cardona.
Although the UTRGV recreation facilities are open, virtual fitness classes continue to be offered this semester. With spring virtual group exercises starting on January 11th, the UREC continues to offer students ways to stay fit via Zoom, with classes such as Zumba, yoga, high-intensity interval training, and more. For more information on the services being offered by the facility, visit utrgv.edu/UREC. The UTRGV Center for Diversity and Inclusion and Dream Resource Center will hold a conference to bring awareness to the LGBTQ+ community at UTRGV. In collaboration with the School of Medicine Medical Students Pride Alliance, Women's Health Interest Group, and Med Students for Choice, the conference will broadly focus on queer issues and other intersecting identities and will be held via Zoom on Saturday, January 30th from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. All UTRGV students, faculty, and staff are able to attend. To RSVP, fill out the participation registration form at the URL tinyurl.com/LGBTQUTRGV. For more information or to request special accommodations, contact the Center for Diversity and Inclusion and Dream Resource Center at erin.hinojosa@utrgv.edu or call 956-665-2260. The Western Athletic Conference added 5 institutions to its current membership, bringing the total of universities competing to 13. Reporter Hector Tamez tells us more.
On January 14th, the Western Athletic Conference announced in a press release that they will be adding 5 more institutions to their series on July 1st of 2022. Commissioner for the Western Athletic Conference, Jeff Hurd, says that the Texas-based universities will now be joining the conference this year on July 1st. He explains when Southland Conference found out that their Texas institutions are changing to WAC, they voted for those schools to leave their conference a year sooner, leaving the 4 schools without a conference for an entire year. The schools then asked WAC if they could be added a year sooner, and WAC agreed to their request. 4 of the schools, Abilene Christian University, Lamar University, Sam Houston State University, and Stephen F. Austin State University, are located in Texas. The other institution, Southern Utah University, will still be joining on July 1st of next year. Hurd says that the addition of the 5 institutions has been in development for over a year.
With 6 institutions in the state of Texas, will be the Division I conference with the most members in the state.
Hurd adds that the conference will be divided into 2 divisions. The Southwest Division will contain Texas-based institutions, and the West Division will contain Southern Utah and the remainder institutions. Vice President and Director of UTRGV Athletics, Chase Conk, says that most of UTRGV's conference games will be taking place in Texas, making it easier for family members and fans to travel to away games.
You'll see our travel become more efficient. You'll see a reduction in missed class days for our student athletes. And so the list goes on of all the benefits.
Hurd says that he plans on adding a 14th institution to the conference and believes it will happen within 4 to 6 months. Reporting for KVAQ-TV, Hector Tames.
In this week's police reports, a student requests medical services, claiming they began feeling ill due to school-related stress. Last Sunday, an officer made contact with the student at parking lot B7 on the Brownsville campus, where the student stated they were experiencing body weakness, vomiting, and depression. The officers did not observe any signs of the student being a danger to himself or others. Emergency medical services arrived at the scene, but the student refused the services and returned to his apartment at Casa Bella. An officer conducted a follow-up with the student a few hours later and found him to be okay. A faculty member claims an unknown man entered her Zoom class and was texting students. Last Thursday, several students emailed the faculty member after class stating that the man was playing loud music, making it hard for them to concentrate. They also reported the man had obtained their cell phones from the meeting and was texting them. The faculty member claims that she will secure the Zoom meetings from now on. And now for this week's Noticias en Español with reporter Alan Martínez.
Dos estudiantes de la Universidad de Texas del Valle del Río Grande, apasionadas con el cine y el teatro, comparten el objetivo de colaborar con una causa, creando una organización para los estudiantes que desean envolver su talento frente a las cámaras y el teatro. Eco Arts Production es una organización estudiantil que se enfoca en ayudar a los estudiantes a crear producciones para la industria cinematográfica y el teatro en vivo. Senadora del Colegio de Bellas Artes, Berlín Tijerina, menciona que el nombre de la organización se creó en darle a cada uno de los 23 miembros oportunidad de producir sus historias escritas para la pantalla.
La forma en que queremos estructurar la organización es como solían ser los estudios de Hollywood. Vamos a enviar nuestras producciones a festivales de cine. Tenemos un plan para nuestra preproducción, producción, postproducción y distribución. Para nuestra distribución, cada película se enviará a un mínimo de 10 festivales de cine.
Aunque las bellas artes siguen adaptándose al paso de las reuniones presenciales tradicionales a las reuniones en línea, Tijerina menciona que la salud de los miembros es prioridad y por eso están teniendo sus juntas creativas por línea hasta nuevo aviso.
Y también vamos a agregar un gerente de seguridad porque seguimos afrontando el COVID. Estoy planeando en comunicarme con nuestro departamento para ver si podemos hacer la prueba del COVID antes de tener ensayos presenciales.
Tijerina menciona que el equipo de producción de cine y teatro será ofrecido por la universidad. También agrega que no habrá costo para unirse a la organización y sin límite de miembros a través de sus juntas por línea. Hablamos con la vicepresidenta de Eco Arts Production, Annie Solís, que nos comparte una de sus metas dentro de la organización.
Tenemos esperanzas e ideas de tener quizás futuros festivales de proyección en la escuela, si podemos hacerlo de forma segura o mediante Zoom.
Eco Arts Production está en proceso de crecer su organización y reunir talentos dentro de la universidad. Si desea más información en cómo integrarse a la organización, puede comunicarse con los correos electrónicos que están frente a la pantalla. Reportando para KVAQ-TV Noticias en Español, soy Alan Martínez.
El Centro para la Diversidad e Inclusión y Dream Centro de Recursos celebran una conferencia virtual para concienciar a la comunidad LGBTQ+ en UTRGV, en colaboración con la Alianza de Orgullo de los Estudiantes de Medicina, el Grupo de Interés por la Salud de la Mujer y los Estudiantes de Medicina por la Elección. La conferencia se centrará ampliamente en cuestiones queer y otras identidades que se entrecruzan. Se celebra a través de Zoom el sábado 30 de enero, de 9 en la mañana a las 4 de la tarde. Pueden atender todos los estudiantes, profesores y personal de UTRGV. Para RSVP, rellene el formulario de registro de participación en la URL tinyurl.com/LGBTQUTRGV. Para obtener más información o solicitar adaptaciones especiales, pónganse en contacto con el Centro de Diversidad e Inclusión y Dream Centro de Recursos en aron.hinojosa@utrgv.edu o llame al 956-665-2260. That's all we have for you today. See you next Monday, and as always, stay safe.